Hello, and welcome back. Luke 2. In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. This was the first census that took place while Quirinius was governor of Syria, and everyone went to their own town to register. So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and line of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths, and placed him in a manger, because there was no guest room available for them. And there were shepherds living on the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. This will be a sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in cloths and lying in a manger." Suddenly a great company of the heavenly hosts appeared with the angel, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace to those on whom his favor rests." When the angels had left them and gone into heaven, the shepherds said to one another, "Let's go to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened, which the Lord has told us about." So they hurried off and found Mary and Joseph and the baby, who was lying in the manger. When they had seen him, they spread the word concerning what had been told them about this child. And all who heard it were amazed at what the shepherds said to them. But Mary treasured up all these things and pondered them in her heart. The shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all the things they had heard and seen, which were just as they had been told. On the 8th day, when it was time to circumcise the child, he was named Jesus, the name the angel had given him before he was conceived. Why? When the time came for the purification rites required by the law of Moses, Joseph and Mary took him to Jerusalem to present him to the Lord. As it is written in the law of the Lord, every firstborn male is to be consecrated to the Lord, and to offer a sacrifice in keeping with what is said in the law of the Lord, a pair of doves or 2 young pigeons. Now there was a man in Jerusalem called Simeon, who was righteous and devout. He was waiting for the consolation of Israel, and the Holy Spirit was on him. It had been revealed to him by the Holy Spirit that he would not die before he had seen the Lord's Messiah. Moved by the Spirit, he went into the temple courts. When the parents brought in the child Jesus to do for him what the custom of the law required, Simeon took him in his arms and praised God, saying, "Sovereign Lord, as you have promised, you may now dismiss your servant in peace. For my eyes have seen your salvation, which you have prepared in the sight of all nations, light for revelation to the Gentiles, and glory of your people Israel." The child's father and mother marveled at what was said about him. Then Simeon blessed them and said to Mary, his mother, "This child is destined to cause the falling and rising of many in Israel, and to be a sign that will be spoken against, so that the thoughts of many hearts will be revealed, and a sword will pierce your own soul too." There was also a prophet, Anna, the daughter of Penuel of the tribe of Asher. She was very old. She had lived with her husband 7 years after her marriage, and then was a widow until she was 84. She had never left the temple, but worshipped night and day, fasting and praying. Coming up to them at that very moment, she gave thanks to God and spoke about the child to all who were looking forward to the redemption of Jerusalem. When Joseph and Mary had done everything required by the law of the Lord, they returned to Galilee in their own to their own town of Nazareth. And the child grew and became strong. He was filled with wisdom, and the grace of God was on him. Every year Jesus' parents went to Jerusalem for the festival of the Passover. When he was 12 years old, they went up to the festival according to the custom. After the festival was over, while his parents were returning home, the boy Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem, but they were unaware of it. Thinking he was in their company, they traveled on for a day. Then they began looking for him among their relatives and friends. When they did not find him, they went back to Jerusalem to look for him. After 3 days, they found him in the temple courts, sitting among the teachers, listening to them and asking them questions. Everyone who heard him was amazed at his understanding and his answers. When his parents saw him, they were astonished. His mother said to him, "Son, why have you treated us like this? Your father and I have been anxiously searching for you." Why were you searching for me?" he asked. "Didn't you know I had to be in my father's house?" But they did not understand what he was saying to them. Then he went down to Nazareth with them and was obedient to them. But his mother treasured all these things in her heart. And Jesus grew in wisdom and stature, and in favor with God and man. May God bless the reading of his word. So, last time I said this was loud, and then I turned down the volume. I turned it back up this time because I can actually turn down the volume inside of the game, so I'm going to do that instead. So, last time we basically just did the intro. I only got to play for an hour because it was right at the end of the stream, after finishing last mission, so we're gonna just get into this. We got into the job system, haven't done anything since then, and that's about it. We're supposed to go and kill a rogue tomato, is what the enemy is called, so that it's... I'll just turn it down to about there. I wish it was a little more, finite than... Amaska Ester Sand. So I put up a poll for, based on my timers for all my playthroughs, I could submit all of them, only problem is that they're probably segmented. Exactly! So I put them on, I'm putting them on, what's it called? How Long to Beat, but I'm not putting them on speedrun.com. Yeah, I know what, I know what segmented means. Got an Earthstone. Yeah. So I put up a poll for what our first license board for Vaughn should be, and it seems like so far people are saying that I should make him into a mage of some kind. We've got a tie between two of them. We've got a tie between two mage classes. We've got Time Battle Mage and Black Mage are winning right now. First, I'm going to try stealing from the Rogue Tomato. Got a Pebble. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can steal more than one thing. He has nothing to steal. Got it. And it ran away. Pebble? Rogue Tomato vanquished.
Galbana lilies? Never thought I'd see him growing out here. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
I can obtain a handful of Galbana lilies. Now, that's not to say that I have to leave right away. I can go ahead and train a little bit longer, but I don't want to get overextend myself because I do only have potions for healing. I hired a chocobo, but for what? They've got the whole blasted desert blocked off. No one's allowed through unless they're on official business. Leastwise, not until the Lord Consul's appointment ceremony is complete. Ah, Vaughn! Guess I'm not the only one who got locked out of the city. I told Penella about the marquis we're going after, and I guess I got her worried. So the two of us headed out here to find you. As soon as I stepped out, the guards closed the gate and things got crazy. I haven't been able to find her since.
Stand back there! Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Open the gate! Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobos sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Well... that does it.
Ho ho ho! A fine, fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet too. Take a Dalmascan Moreau's wine, It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and the closest gate is ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't
Thanks,
give
Miguel.
me a scare like that. Ha! You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
Ah, the ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
Here's the ceremony.
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western on... Your Excellency.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Spit on your empire! Straight back to Arcadia!
There was little point in asking. But know this. I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace his majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace, a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
Not a bad speech. He's one who actually knows his audience.
Is Rabanasta to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
Remember the last one? You're all like this.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanasta join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanasta. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
How can he stand about him like that?
Vaughn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to. You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
Vaughn. Vaughn! You haven't heard a single word I've said, have you? This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanasta anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penel, that fete tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Miguelo to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, sky part of Damaska. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe. But not through Magello. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
You are now free to enter Lowtown and relieve Ravenaster. So we have a lot of places to check out because, yeah, there's a lot open now. You're not sure what the sign is for. Ah, you got your primer, so you have. Well, what are you standing about here for? In with you! Can't quite recall your face. Are you new? Might want to pay special heed to what the folks inside have to say. Well, are you going in or not? Okay, let me in. The Clan Hall. New member, are you? My name's Bansat. I'm a clan hunter here in Clan Centurio. Pleased to meet you. Upopo, yours is a new face. Are you a hunter? Welcome to our Clan Hall. I'm Mont Blanc, founder of Clan Centurio. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Kupo. Our clan has very strict entrance examination. We should begin yours at once. And you pass. Muggles are quick to make up their minds, Kupo. I am now a member of Clan Centurio. Here in the Clan Hall, you'll hear about especially dangerous marks you won't find posted on any board the moment they rear their ugly heads. Well, I'll get on with filing the necessary clan membership certificates. I'll be finished in no time flat, Kupo. Kupo, I nearly forgot. Now that you're a member, you can make purchases from our clan shop in the Moothrid Bazaar. Be sure to stop by, Kupo. Oh, one more thing. The magics and techniques you learn on the license board come in real handy on a hunt, Kupo. If, say, you're thinking of you'd like to make some adjustments to someone's board, well, Kupo, I'm the Moogle you need to come to see. Happy hunting! Clan Provisioner! Heh, heard the boss gave you the okay, but it's not that simple, lad. We got strict rules that you gotta abide by here. The things I sell you depend on your clan rank. You want to crack at the good stuff, best raise your rank. I doubt you'll be disappointed. Didn't mean to talk your ear off. Go on and take a look at what we have. For your rank, of course. Gotta sell first. New goods are available. So we have the unassuming surcoat. Simple surcoat stitched from choice pieces of leather. And a potion pack contains 2 potions, sure to be of use on your travels. Absolutely always get those bizarre goods there. Those are the sales that are available, basically. Then we have this green magic of decoy. Cause one ally to be the target of all foes. You need green magic level 1. I don't have any licenses right now for that sort of thing, so I'm not going to bother, because I want to save up my money for whatever I do end up getting. Ah, Vaughn! Defeated that rogue tomato, did you? I was worried you might not be ready just yet, but you did a fine job of it. Here, your bounty for completing the hunt. $300 gil, a potion, and 2 potions and a teleport stone. Oh, I hear you stopped by the Clan Hall. You're one shrewd customer. I'm sure you heard all manner of things from the other hunters, but just take your time to ease into it and you'll do fine. We've got Thextera as the next bill. The petitioner is Ghastly and Ravenaster. Ghastly and Ravenaster. It's a mutant wolf. Seek brave souls for slaying a fearsome beastie. My future rests on your swift response. My name is Ghastly. Seek me in the Sandsea Tavern. We should go and speak to the petitioner? Yes. Bill's petitioner can be found at the following location. You must speak with the petitioner to formalize the contract. And it gives me a good show of where that is. I saw you looking at the notice board a while back. How'd your hunt go? Well, I'm glad to hear it. You started your next hunt yet? Let me know how it turns out. You saw my bill? My bill to hunt Thextera? If you're looking for Ghastly, you found him. I own a shop over in the bazaar, but times have been tough. So I put in an order for some new goods, hoping to store up some business. But everything I own is collateral against that shipment. Trouble is, the beastie in the Western Sand's been attacking the caravans. As it happens, my goods are supposed to be arriving by way of the Western Sand too. If this Thextera were to attack, what of my goods? Please, you must kill Thextera for me. Accept the hunt, and I'll tell you where to find it. Now we're talking. Thextera stalks the Western Sand in a region known as the Galtea Downs. The caravan drivers said they were set upon the cliff wall to your left as you leave the city via the west gate. I'm depending on you. If our shop goes under, my wife and I will be turned out on the streets. Thextera, the hunt begins. Dalmasca, Western Sand. We're just looking for that mark and then heading right back in. Hopefully it's not too much harder than, on our way in, but you can see we've got quite a bit of room here. You can tell whether or not it's a good idea to attack something based off of the color of their name. If it's blue, you're fine. If it's red, you're not. There's Thextera. It's actually a white name, which means that I should be perfectly fine. But, I'm actually gonna attack the wolf.
Yeah.
That was close. I wish it hadn't been so close to that wolf. It would have been much nicer if it hadn't been. Calls for help? You gotta be kidding me. Vanquished. And down it goes. There we go. And I can leave now. You did it! You brought down Thextera. Thank you. Thank you so much. You've saved me and my wife. This isn't much, but I want you to take it for helping us out. 500 gil, a head guard, and a teleport stone. I don't think I can equip the head guard, but there it is. Well, it's time I headed back to my shop. Say, you should stop by sometime. Maybe I'll have a little something for you. I'm afraid it won't be much, so don't go too far out of your way. But if you happen to be near the bazaar, say hello. Agreed? He left his drink. The grown-ups told me all about how how come we have to live underground. Wanna hear? Sure, why not? They told me we all used to live above ground. My house was up there too, but I don't remember. But then there was that war against the Empire 2 years ago, and Damasco lost, so that made us be under the control of the Empire too. Then when the Imperials come to Ravenastre, they ordered everybody to move down here. The Imperials let us do what we want, I guess. They just won't let us live where we want. Something about keeping their control on us. Want to hear the rest? Sure, go ahead. But it's not totally impossible to live up in the city, even for us Damascans. It just takes a whole lot of money. Way more than I got. It's not all bad in Lowtown, though. At least there aren't any Imperials down here. Maybe they stay out so we'll think it's better down here than it is. I mean, if something happens, it's a lot easier for them to round us all up if we're already rounded up. It makes sense, doesn't it? The grown-ups say I'm just being paranoid, whatever that means. Sorry for talking so much. I don't listen to everybody to learn all that.
Ah, if it isn't Von Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's ours, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you. Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults. A door and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan. So, where's this, magic stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
I've heard all I need. So this, crescent stone. Can I have it? Then I can find that secret passage into the palace, right? Not much of a listener, are you? The crescent stone has lost its magics. Without the power of a sunstone, it will be of little use. Right, so where can I get one of these sunstones? You seek Giza Plains. Speak with the nomads there. You will find your sunstone. Leave by South Gate and continue south. Their village is not far. There are like to be beasts on the plains, so be careful, my boy. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. Let's see, Giza Plains. Hang right here, and I'm practically at South Gate. This'll be easy. Have you come to see the Dark Crystals? Not everyone takes well to the heat of the Giza Plains. Ah, so it is a sunstone you seek. You've come to the right place. They can only be made here in Giza. They're quite valuable, though, so we can't go handing them out to just anyone who happens to wander through our camp. You see, we make and sell sunstones to earn the money we need to survive. Still, perhaps we can come to some arrangement. Would you hear my offer? Sure. The making of sunstones is a chore we give to the children of our camp. They roam the plains, traveling from dark crystal to dark crystal, drawing the light from crystals into shade stones. One of these children, Jin, has not yet returned. He left carrying our supply of shade stones. If you find Jin for me and tell him to come back to camp, you may take one of the sunstones he's made in return. Some of the children said they might have seen him to the south of camp. You may want to speak to them yourself before leaving. Please find Jin and tell him to return at once.
Penelo? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer is pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
Is that right? So, then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. Miguelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day. Well, let's get going.
Penelo joins the party. That's why I came here. Guess what? I saw Jin off in the south part of the plains, in the Crystal Glade. He was right by a small crystal. I asked if he wanted to come back to camp with me, but he said he still had some work to finish up. The Crystal Glade is to the south of our village. Just head on to use a plane and wind your way south. We take breaks in the glade, since monsters seem to stay away from it. I was a little worried because Jin looked like he might have been hurt, but I was afraid to push him too hard to come back. Now I'm wondering if I did the right thing. Hey Vaughn, let me give you these before we go. There are all sorts of monsters out there, so you can never be too careful. 3 potions and 2 tufts of phoenix down. So far you've been traveling by yourself, but now that I'm here we can travel as a party. You can give commands to allies in your party just like you've been doing for yourself up to now. I'll make my own decisions about what to do too, but you can also give me specific commands and I'll take care of those first. Got it? I can now change leaders and issue party commands. Oh, one more thing. If you don't want me to fight on my own, you can always turn my gambits off. With my gambits turned off, I won't do anything until you give the word. You should really think about using gambits for yourself, you know. They can make managing a battle a lot easier. Gambits have been added to the battle menu. Well, you ready to go? Vaughn, wasn't Jin supposed to be somewhere to the south of the village? If we work our way around, we should find him. Yeah, my name's Jin. What's to ya? Masio wants me to come back to the village, huh? That could be a problem. Let's see. Maybe my leg's better now. Nope, no good. Still hurts. I tripped running from some monsters. Guess I pulled something. I'm never gonna get any sunstones made like this. I just needed to make one more to be finished for today. I didn't want to head back short, so I thought I'd give my leg a rest and try again. Where are you at? Oh, out here looking for me anyhow. So you need a sunstone, huh? Well, if Masua doesn't mind, I'll give you a shadestone. But I'm still not sure I can walk yet. You'll have to turn it into a sunstone, okay? Don't worry, I'll tell you how. You do know that we use dark crystals and shadestones to make sunstones, right? I got a shadestone. There's your shadestone. As for the dark crystals, you'll find them all over XII Plains. This stone right here beside me is one of the smaller ones. Bigger crystals have something inside that soaks up sunlight and shines really bright. See that one over there? If you take that shadestone I gave you and bring it near one of those shining dark crystals, it will absorb the energy from it. There are 4 shining dark crystals in Giza right now. If you have trouble finding them, just stop and scan the horizon. There's no way to tell how much energy you can draw from any one crystal without trying. You shouldn't need to use all 4 though. This gauge will show you how much energy the shadestone's absorbed. When it's full, you have yourself a sunstone. Once you've made the sunstone, bring it to me. I'll make sure it's up to snuff. I'll go ahead and mark the dark crystals on your map too. See you back here when you're done. And that's all we have to do. But it's kind of annoying just doing this, so that's why I why I waited. Hold the shade stone up to the crystal. Wow, that was a good one. Not bad. Maybe this won't take so long after all. So this is what the kids on Giza Plain do to make their way. Maybe one of them will take you on as an apprentice. Yeah, let's just find the next crystal, okay? I will still go around to all four just because, I want to grab the stuff in the general areas around them. %, energy. There we go. That's it. That's that. Nothing to it. Let's take it back to Jin and see what he says. I hope we did it right. Sure, let's go. Got a sunstone. Hey, you got a sunstone. Let's take a look. Seems okay to me. Not bad for city folk. But here's what happened. Monsieur is always warning us to stay away from the werewolves, right? Well, a bunch of us decided we'd have a little contest. See who's the bravest. It started out as a lark, but Tot said that none of us kids living on the plains should be scared of monsters. I guess I got carried away. Don't let any of the grown-ups know, though, right? Okay? Anyway, my leg's feeling better now. Let's head back to the village. Alrightia, try and keep up. Yeah, I'm losing that race. Oh, never mind. They're warping me back, aren't they? Still need to explore the rest of the place. Whatever. Jin made it back home safe and sound. He is a good boy, but how his mind wanders. He never thinks of the worry it causes me. I'm sorry if he was any trouble. Please, take these with my thanks. 50 gil, 2 potions, 2 teleport stones. Then gave you a sunstone, yes? I hope it may be of some help to you. There's a reason why I did that. Basically, when we hit a certain point, she's gone and she's not coming back. For a very long time.
It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kinda supposed to be watching the place for Magello. And Vaughn, try to stay out of trouble. For me. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
And that's the last we'll see of her for like 20
Sorry,
hours.
Penelo.
Which is why I did what I did. You get the sunstone for Dallin? I imagine that wasn't easy to come by. Sunstones, gate crystals, sky stones. I think there's magicite all around us if you stop to think about it. Dallin found that rock he was looking for. Or some old rock, he sure was happy about it. Oh-ho! So you've got a sunstone, have you? Hand it over, my boy, and I'll use it to give the Crescent Stone back its magics like I promised.
Now you'll be wanting to know how to sneak into the palace, eh? First you go to Storehouse 5. You know the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Ban Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you'll go. No, you'll take the left door, down into the Garum Site waterway. The waterway leads to a stair the stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this crescent stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Von, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile. Very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
I got the Crescent Stone. Beneath Ravenaster, the Garum Scythe Waterway.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others.
That's
By
Bosch,
nightfall,
isn't
we must
it?
ensure all our men are in place.
Sir.
How is he still around? Flowering Cactoid. Flowering Cactoid, rare Cactoid. Rank 1 status available. Petitioner Dontro Damaska, yes, Estersand. A spiteful beast threatens desert travelers, and now fixes its gaze upon our humble camp. We can ignore this threat no longer. Hunters, to arms! We go and speak to the petitioner? Yes. Bill's petitioner can be found at the following location. You must speak with the petitioner to formalize the contract. Alright. Now that the ceremony for this new console's over, they've finally opened up the road to the Nebra. Oh, you're here about the bill I posted? That's the first good news I've had all day. So you'll accept this flowering cactoid for me? That's what I wanted to hear. So let's tell you what you need to know. You probably saw some creatures that look like cactuses on your way here from Ravenaster. Speak of the devil... You've seen them before, right? Mostly they keep to themselves. Mostly. But every now and then a different sort of cactoid comes along and has a flower on its head. They're the troublemakers. Smarter than the average cactoid, and they have a taste for blood. Can't count how many times they've attacked the outpost. But they don't dare attack while I'm on watch. They tried that once, learned their lesson. Look, there it is now. The flowering cactoid's the one up front. Look at it there, mocking us. They did a number on the poor Seek's belongings, too. Needles everywhere. I'd hunted down myself, but I'm stuck here on watch. I asked a passing merchant to submit the bill for me, and that's where you come into the story. The flowering cactoids have been lurking out in the Yardang Labyrinth. Do us all a favor and hunt it down for me. Flowering cactoid, the hunt begins. Oh, and when you kill it, don't forget to take the flower. The apothecaries can make a potent salve from its petals. Flowering cactoid. Got a cactus fruit. Looks like it has a counter, but it's only doing 0, so...
Yeah.
Thankfully, I have a lot of potions, because this is definitely not something I'm supposed to be fighting right now.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll take the wolf. Ooh, that was close. Oh, that's not good. I don't think I've ever gotten a game over in this game before. Oh boy. I don't actually remember what happens after I do this. Hey Vaughn, I finally worked out how to get the left door on the left side open. I hope there's something in there besides rats. I wanted you to go in first, so I waited for you to come before opening it. Well, that's one of the reasons I waited. Thing is, I'm gonna need some special tools to open the door. Gonna need you to go fetch them for me. I know, not the most exciting thing to do, is it? Heh. I'm just messing with you. I got everything I need ready to go. Hang on while I open it. Let's see. Yeah, that should do it, huh? It's open! Now we've got a whole nother place to explore. Oh, and I almost forgot. Take these with you before you go. No telling what's down there. Might come in handy. 2 potions, 4 vials of eye drops. Didn't really need the potions, but the eye drops are welcome. Garum Scythe Waterway. What? No, come on! I was using a potion! palace should be right up these stairs. Won't be easy getting out. Am I ready for this? It's now or never. The Royal Palace of Ravenaster. I obtain a map of the Royal Palace of Ravenaster. My location map for the area is complete. You will not be able to leave this area easily. You may wish to save your game to a new file. Have you gathered up all of the occasionals? Good. You'll be on cleanup duty when the fate's over. Wait here until we're ready for you. No one goes to the upper floor until we give the order. Step out of line and you will be punished. Wait here until I have further directions for you. What's he doing? Trying to go upstairs? Trying to go upstairs, ain't you? I know. You're hungry. I don't blame you. An empty stomach would make me want to crush the fate too. No use trying to hide it. Look here, I'll help you out. Okay, so press Y to call the guard. I'll handle him when he comes, and you make for the stairs. Ah, get too close and he's liable to notice you. Let's give her a try.
Over here!
Now's your chance. Get going. Let me get something of a stealth section here. What was it old Dallin said? The signet yearns for Sunstone's strength to light the clouded way. There was more. Oh yeah! Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile. Give it the sun's power and it will light your path. Looks like I've got a signet to find. Beautiful signet is painted on the floor. It appears to be a representation of a hawk. Use the crescent stone? Sure. Nothing happens. Okay. Can't go that way, they'll see me. Oh, it says why to shout. I see. So if I shout from here...
Hey, Buckethead!
Nobody's coming. Okay. He's blind as bat. Okay. Lion Signet. I'll use that. Light of the sun flows into the signet. The hidden way is lit. I think I need to... This is tough. Where do I need to call them? I think I just have to call each of them.
Hello? Over here!
And then run away. Just curious what's down here. Hey, we got a treasure. Another armlet I can't use. Here we go. Faint light. The faint light shines beyond the wall. Approach the wall. There we go. Well, that takes care of the secret passage. Now, where's this treasure? Hey, watch it! Guess it's not leaving me much choice. It's not on the map. Of course it's not. Suspicious looking wall. Examine the wall! There's more to this wall than meets the eye, but what is it? Not that. There we go. I don't know. No, I did it with no trouble before. I didn't have to look anything up. So, oh, here we go. Ah, there's a switch. You see a small object that looks like a switch. Press the switch. You hear a mechanical click from behind. Down in the wall. And here we go. What are you doing, Vaughn?
Huh?
Quite a performance.
Who are you?
I play the leading man. Who else? Fran, the Magicite.
Now then, I'll take that.
No, you won't. I found it. It's mine.
And then when I take it from you, it'll be mine. Exit stage right.
The gods do not smile on us.
I like it better that way.
I obtained the goddess's magicite.
What's going on?
The Ifrit, eh? That's quite an entrance. Impeccable timing. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were waiting all along. Stop running! End of the line. You have something that belongs to me. Damn!
All this way!
Fran, let's move! Off with you!
Let go of me!
Keep this up and I will. What's going on, Fran?
I don't know, it's not heating me.
Don't have time for this.
Not slipping!
Not good.
What happened? Our hover didn't just drop. It disappeared.
Forget it. Even if we could fly, the Ifrit's playing with fire, and I'd rather not get burned. we'll go the old-fashioned way. Not many Viera where you come from, thief?
It's Vaughn. Sorry.
Well, Fran is special in that she deigned to partner with a Hume.
Oh? Like a sky pirate that chooses to steal through the sewers.
Pirates? You're sky pirates? So you have an airship?
It's Balthier. Listen, thief, Vaughn, if you ever want to see your home again, you'll do exactly as I say. Myself, Fran, and you, we're working together now. Understood?
Don't even think you're getting this.
The thought never crossed my mind.
Balthier and Fran join the party. They'll stick around a whole lot longer than Penello. So I actually will be running the polls for them. Penello, not so much. I will not be able to leave this area easily. You may wish to save your game to the new file. Okay, fine. But I think this is actually a good spot to wrap up, honestly. So, while we are... so, this is going to be the end of the stream for today. So then when we come back next time, we will see what comes of Vaughn and Vaughn's escape from the palace. Like I said, I'll be running polls for Balthier and Fran. If they end up somehow getting the same one winning on both of their polls, then I will just arbitrarily decide which one actually gets it. But in the meantime, that's going to be all for today. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.